So what's going on, guys? DIY Dan here again, and this is going to be a quick mechanical video on how to change out the wiper blades on a 2001 Ford F250. This vehicle uses one of the most common types of wiper blades as far as removing them and installing them. So even if you don't have this exact vehicle, this video will probably help you out. And let's get to it. So you can get these wiper blades at any automotive store, Walmart, etc. I ended up getting mine off of Amazon because it was just convenient. Here is the set that I got. If this is your first time doing the wiper blades, I recommend doing the driver's side first, pretty much on any vehicle, because as you flip the wiper arm up, it'll be closer to the edge of the vehicle and make it a little easier to do than the passenger side. So right here, I'm just flipping that driver's side wiper arm up. It should stay in the locked position by itself. If your wiper blade has this stupid plastic decorative cover over the top of it, all you're gonna do is pinch and lift the one side. The other side of that cover has some plastic hinges, and you'll need to leverage them out to the side a little bit as you lift that side up. And you will need to do that for both sides. Then if your new blades come with that same plastic cover, you will need to put the hinge side in first. There is two plastic tabs that you need to make sure go inside the wiper blade. Once those two tabs are inside the wiper blade, those plastic hinges should kind of pop into place. Once those hinges are in place, then you should just be able to pop the other side down, and you should hear a little detent telling you it is snapped in all the way. So right here, I'm just popping that plastic cover off the one on the truck. Then there is going to be a little tab that you need to push and pinch towards the wiper arm in order to remove it. Here's a little better view of that plastic tab that you will need to pinch in order to remove the wiper blade from the vehicle. Depending on the brand of your wiper blade, you might be able to pivot the wiper blade counterclockwise in order to access that tab a little easier. This was actually on another one of my vehicles, not the one we're doing in this video. So right here, you can see I was struggling to remove the wiper blade from the arm on the truck. What can happen over time if your wiper blades are getting pretty old is that plastic tab just gets dry and brittle and doesn't unlock like it should. If that happens to you, what you can do is actually push the wiper blade more up into the arm, then pinch the clip, and then pull it down and out, and that might help you when those wiper blades are being a little stubborn. You'll notice that one side of the wiper blade has a rounded edge that will match the wiper arm, and that is the side that goes in first. If you ended up buying wiper blades that have that stupid decorative cover, you will need to remove that, as discussed earlier in this video, in order to install the new wiper blade on the arm. Then just slide that wiper blade up into place into the arm, and you will hear a little detent telling you it is locked in all the way. And then I do recommend giving it a little tug down to make sure it's fully locked in before taking the time to put that plastic decorative piece of crap cover back on. As I described earlier in the video, just make sure those two little plastic tabs are inside the wiper blade, snap the hinges into place, and then leverage it down until you hear that click. If your wiper blades came with a little plastic cover to protect the blade, you just slide that off and then go ahead and slowly lower your arm back onto the windshield. One thing I did forget to mention is you do want to be careful with those wiper arms when there's not a wiper blade on them, because they are metal, and if you accidentally bump it, it is spring loaded and it can crack your windshield. And that's about all there is to it, guys. Right here, I'm just doing the passenger side. Now you'll notice when I lift the arm up, it's more towards the center of the windshield. So you might have to get a ladder or kind of get up on your hood in order to do this one. Besides that, everything else is identical to what we did on the driver's side. One thing to look out for is make sure you get the correct size wiper blades, because depending on the vehicle, they might be different lengths. On this truck, however, they are the same length, so you don't really have to worry about that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some good information. If so, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. The whole concept of my channel is to give you guys the most information in the least amount of time as possible, so I don't waste your time. And I hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Later.